Morning.
So you're in a hurry, well you better calm down. We're all friends around you, just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. 'Cause it's a beautiful day. Isn't it so come on, let's play. Forget the rush, you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Kick back, relax, and just follow along. Oh, we got plenty of time. Begin it easy, won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. Because it's a beautiful day. Come on, let's play.
Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Share, share, share.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling
morning. Good morning. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Or as Deirdre says, happy hump day. Who do we have? Tammy Fist. Morning. Suzanne, Julie, Michelle. Good to see you here. And there's Deirdre. It's Wacky Wednesday. It sure is. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Jasmine, yes, I am feeling much better. Much, much, much. Thank you so much. And I so appreciate prayers because there is so much power in prayer. And Michelle, I'm looking forward to Wellness Wednesday and fighting off another UTI. Well, let's talk about that. Let's talk about how our body heals itself, which is what we're going to do in just a minute. Let me just finish saying hello. Andrea, good morning. Marietta, oh, there's my heart. Robert Dosa, good day to you. Yes, Deirdre, I feel so much better. I would say maybe 99.9% better. All right, let's do our heart brain. The reason we do heart brain is because it has been proven, scientifically proven, and testimonial proven that when you do the heart brain, you start healing your body. Your heart is talking the love language to your brain, and it's saying, I am healthy. It's telling it how the body is supposed to be. So as we do that simple 3-step method, and if you can do it for 3 minutes at least, you are creating the energy of healing inside of your body. You're telling your body, go ahead, get healthy, do your thing, because our cells repair themselves. But there has to be that energy of health, energy of love surrounding them for them to do that. Now, the scientists tell us that the cells have what they call an end cap for the telomeres. And when we do the heart brain coherence, we are actually working on those telomeres at the end caps of the cells. And we are saying, you are healthy, work out, do your job. And they have seen evidence of this under the microscope. They know that those cells are doing what they're supposed to do, given the right environment for them to grow and be healthy. Morning, Kathy. Good morning, Rick. So let's do it. Placing your hand on your heart brings your focus right to the heart center. Clear with love anything that is not helping us. And what we're doing is focusing on what will help us. So you place your hand on your heart and you slow down the breathing. That's step number 2. You breathe into the count of 5, back out to the count of 5. And then you do love. That's the secret ingredient. So as you touch your heart and slow your breathing, focus on something that brings a really great feeling inside of you. What makes you feel warm? What makes you feel loved? Is it a person, an animal, place, thing like a sunset or a sunrise? Just focus on that for the next minute. We only do it a minute. And then we share what our I am stories are for the day because that continues the process. Well, morning, Sally. So let's do this for the next minute in silence. And then we will share those I am stories with each other. Those affirmations are important. They are telling us how we are, but they're also telling the world, the universe, each other, how we are doing. So as you're doing the heart brain, just see what comes to your mind, what comes in for you to say after the words I am. I am enough. I am worthy. I am the culmination of all my experiences in life. I'm open to receive. I'm giving. I'm hopeful. I'm healthy. I'm happy. I'm free. I'm soaring like the butterfly today. And I am peace. Love to hear what yours are. So let's get to it. Sally says, I am growing body, mind, and soul, and I am love. Deirdre, I am witness to our transition into the Aquarian age. Beautiful. Andrea, I am grateful. Julie Kiss, I am hopeful, helpful, and happy. Jasmine, I am a part of the divine. Yes, yes, yes. Kathy Hand, so glad you're here. I am grateful. I am worthy. I am abundant. Yami Fisk, hello, my friend. I am a magnet for miracles. Absolutely. Suzanne, I am grateful and healthy. Claim it, girlfriend. You are healthy. Jasmine, I am healthy, whole, and complete now. Michelle, I am blessed and peaceful. I love this. And I love Wacky Wednesdays. You know, it's so cool to have some focus on things that are fun, to focus on what's good, what's going to lift us up and help us in our life situation. So fill your cup up with joy when you come in here in the mornings. Bring an empty cup and just let us love on you and pour all that love right into your cup. I've been reading The Secret, as you know. I'm really delving into those powerful words. These are some of the great thought leaders of our day. These people have understood what the secret is to moving forward in their direction in life, and they shared it with us. One of the things I was reading is how when we focus on something that we don't want, that's what we get because the focus is there. So if there's something going on and we really are not happy with it, we're not content with it, we are wishing for it to change, what do? We usually focus on that, don't we? And that's what mainstream media does with all of the news that they report and explode and explore. It keeps the focus going on that. We don't have to follow along. We don't have to play that game. We can play another game. The game we can play is I choose peace. I choose love. I choose happiness. And if we are each reporting that in our lives, if we're reporting the good news, telling what's happening in the world that's right, how people are helping each other, what they're doing for each other, then we're going to see more of that because it's going to grow. It's the law of the universe. Whatever we focus on, it grows. So I focus on peace. That is my game. I love peace. I love the thought of everybody being happy together, everybody wanting the very best for each other, leaving the energy of competition. I have to be better than you. I have to do better than you. Have you ever been in a relationship where that other person just always had to outdo whatever was going on? If you did something well, they wanted to do it 10 times better. I've been in those relationships and they're no fun. They're no fun. Competition is good if you're working with each other and helping each other to strengthen a skill or strengthen a certain thing that you're doing, but not when it's a constant, just because I do something well, you have to do it better. That's that's a destructive way of thinking because you're not seeing each other as equal. And we are all equal. We're on an equal playing ground when we're born into this world. And to try to take what you see and say, oh, I can do better than that. What kind of mentality is that? That's a competition. That's a comparison. We can just stop the comparisons. We can stop long enough to look at other people who are thriving and successful. And we can say, I am so happy that you achieved that. I'm so proud of you. Not hold any jealousy or any thought of, I can do better than that. And maybe you can. Maybe you are absolutely capable of doing better than that next person. But when you lose the competition mentality and build that person up that has achieved something, then you're well on your way to living a content and happy life. And that's what the secret brought out for us, that whatever we focus on is going to grow. If I want to be successful in a certain area, then that's where my focus needs to go so that I can put my energy into it instead of putting my energy into what I don't want. Like so many people say, I don't want to fail, or I don't want to experience this illness. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. Well, you're focusing on it. So what do you think is going to happen? The fear of not having something or not experiencing something is what feeds those thoughts. If you can lose the fear, just step away, just hit the pause button. That's what I always say. If I find myself focusing on something of low vibration, if I'm not focusing on the happiness and the joy that's inside, then I've taken my mind away from my heart. If my heart and my brain are working together, it'll be a beautiful experience. It'll be what is my desire and not the opposite. It won't be those things that I'm trying to push away. We can't push them away. When we resist them, they persist because we're feeding them with our thoughts, we're feeding them with our emotions. Let's feed what we do want. Let's feed it and let it grow. So, what do you want? That's the first part. Not what you don't want. What do you want? And if, as a society, we started focusing more on peace, more on the energy of everyone has enough, we would start seeing that change that we want to have in the world. We would start seeing more people thriving, more people being healthy, more people being happy. So, my soapbox today is to focus on what you want. All that other stuff that's going on, let it just be chatter in the background. You don't have to buy into it. You don't have to go into the fear. You don't have to go into anything you don't want to. It's your life, it's your choice. And we all have that ability to make choices. Which way do you choose? Are you going to choose what you want and start looking at it and focusing on that? Or are you just going to keep regurgitating the things that are going wrong, the things you don't want, the things that keep us in a lower vibration? I think I see some more I ams. So let me figure it out. Rochelle, I am blessed and peaceful. Yeah, that's the focus. Focus on how blessed you are. Focus on what's going right in your world. Pick one thing that's going right. This is the challenge for today. Yesterday it was the gratitude challenge. So today, I want you to pick one thing in your life. Doesn't matter how big or small. Don't do a comparison of it. Just pick that one thing and focus on it. Look at it. Hit the pause button for a minute and observe. Don't go into any other thought other than, wow, I have that in my life and I really love that. Marietta, I am one with the heart and mind of divine spirit, and I am grateful to be blessed with God's infinite love and light. Beautiful I am statement today, Marietta. Catherine Kovacs, good morning to you. Catherine says, I am full of joy and happiness. Keep focusing on that. Keep focusing on the joy. When you focus on it, it's going to be there more and more prominently in your life. Good afternoon, Hope Wellington Marshall. Thank you for showing up this morning. I am healthy and happy. Put your focus on those two things. Really see yourself in that way and visualize what you would do with that happiness, how you would spread it out from you. I like to visualize little hearts coming out of my chest. They just keep on flowing out, and they're going to flow to everyone on the planet because I have a big vision. I'm not just going to flow those hearts to one person. I'm flowing them to everybody that exists in the world. Just loving on everyone. It doesn't matter what state of mind you're in or where you're at or what you've done. None of that matters. The only thing that matters is love. Giving our love to each other and shining that love out from our hearts so that all can receive. So that's my challenge to you today. Focus on something going right in your world with you, and just keep that focus there. And if you start focusing on the opposite of it, or some lack mentality, or you start getting caught up in the spin of the world and the chaos and the confusion and the have tos. We all have have tos, things that we have to do in life. So if your focus is more on the things that are not uplifting for you and not good and happy and joyful, hit the pause button. Let's pretend you're in a movie. It's your movie because you really are in one and you're the star. So just hit that pause button. Just say, let's take a 5-minute break. And in that 5-minute break, step away. Just literally step away from the situation that wrapped you up inside of it. Put your hand on your heart. Slow down your breathing. And then focus on the positive that you want. Go back to your focus on what's going right. Whatever that was, bring it back into your mind and put your energy there. You may be pausing a lot during the day, and that's okay. It's okay to hit that pause button. This is not a race. Life is not a race. It's the living of the life that's important, not the destination at the end. We all know what happens at the end. We know how all of our movies end. And we're not going to continue in this bodysuit forever. We're going to continue with that spirit that's inside of us. So why wouldn't you focus on building that up? That's where the focus needs to go, is that part of us that came from the divine and that will return there when we're done with this bodysuit. That's what it is. That's our movies. Our movies are to live each moment, to love each moment, to remember our magnificence in each moment that we have. That's all that we are guaranteed is this very minute that we're in. And look at all of you. Look at you beautiful people coming in here with your now moment to say, oh, let's check in. Let's see how the family's doing. How's everybody doing today? That's a beautiful thing for you to do. Pat yourself on the back. This is something that's going right in your world today. Is showing up for you and showing up for your family. Give yourself kudos. Congratulations. You did something that was uplifting to everybody. Focus on that and let it expand. And then you'll see yourself showing up for coworkers. You'll show up for your biological family. You'll show up for friends. When you focus on expand. So where's your focus going to go? After this show ends, which it will, what do you do then? What's your game plan? My game plan is to be happy. To just focus on that. To focus on what can I do in this day that I've been given that will make a difference. That's my focus. All right, let's see what we got. Roxana, good morning. I am open and receptive to all good and abundance in the universe. And thank you, life. Yes, yes, yes. Give the gratitude. You know, yesterday I issued the gratitude challenge for you just to reach out and say to somebody, I'm grateful for you. And I just would love some reports. If you did that, you know, Marietta did it, and I know it put a smile on my face. So let's hear some reports. What happened when you said, I'm grateful for you? And Becky's here. Good morning, Becky. Kathy Hand says, I am focusing on an abundant life in my future home in South Carolina within the next few years, somewhere near both lakes and an ocean. Well, I'm so happy for you, and I hope that works out. We will lift you up for that. We'll hold that intention right beside of you, Kathy, and just keep the focus on being amazing. You can manifest anything. I listen to Abraham Hicks sometimes, and Abraham says it is just as easy to manifest a castle as it is to manifest a button. So if you apply that to, let's say, finding a penny, you manifested a penny from heaven. It's there on the ground, and you pick it up and you look at it. What do you say? I always say, thank you. Thank you for this abundance, because it's just as easy for me to manifest more instead of that penny. You can call that to me. It's just as easy. There is no comparison. There is no higher than, lesser than, better than. It's all energy. So if we want the focus to be on $100, manifest it. Just call it to you. Just like, was it yesterday or day before yesterday, Deirdre, when you had misplaced your phone? And you called in your team. You called in angels and the saints, and you said, need my phone. And it was there. It came to you. That's how we manifest. That's how we magnetize, is by having trust, faith, and assurance that it's going to show up. So whatever you're needing to manifest, Kathy, for that home in South Carolina, focus on that. Focus on what's needed to get you there, and more of that in your life, because it'll come. Whatever you focus on, it's going to expand. Catherine, to live life at its fullest. Let that be your focus, Catherine. Focus on it all day long, in every now moment. Because that's all you have is that now moment. So pay attention to where your thoughts are going. Pay attention to how you are speaking, how you're thinking, how you're acting. When you pay attention and you observe yourself and how you're behaving and how you're thinking, then you know what you're going to receive. It's as simple as that. If I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I don't want to be sick, guess what? My focus is on being sick. But if I'm thinking, I feel so good, I feel healthy, I am enjoying this moment in life, that's going to be seeing, showing up for me. Whatever it is that you're putting out from you is what's coming back to you. And Kathy says, yes, I believe in the law of attraction and manifesting my best life. It's so true. It happens every moment of every day. Some people call it miracles, and it can be. It can be something unexpected, but because you were in that powerful, positive mindset, something wonderful showed up for you, something that you maybe didn't think that you could have, but because you focused on it, there it is. And Jasmine is focusing on good health in every way and a successful website. Holding that thought for you, Jasmine. See that website already done. See it being hit after hit after hit of people wanting to know what you're all about and visiting your website to find out. I'll hold that vision with you. Here 3 says, yes, right after our show, I was guided to look in the same place I'd looked, but this time it was magically there. So yay, thank you, Archangel Samuel and Saint Anthony and my higher self. The team, that's what they are. They're the Find It team. So if there's something you've misplaced, something that you just are struggling to remember where you put it or remember where you were even, that could be the place it's at, just call in the team. That's what I do. I don't stress over anything anymore. It's not worth it, stress, because I know that's going to bring more stress. But if I go into peace and happiness and joy and know with assurance, I know that my team is powerful and they're going to help me with whatever it is. It's going to show up, it's going to be there. Rick Morrow, I am thankful. Rick, I am thankful for you. I'm grateful for having you in my life, for knowing you, knowing what a hug from you feels like, and knowing your beautiful wife, Josie. And I hope you're both doing well. Catherine says, I did a meditation and I keep seeing a peacock with its feathers out in all its glory. I love peacocks and I love the energy of them. They're a beautiful bird of abundance. Look at the abundance they manifested in all of that color and beauty. They're just so interesting to look at. Sometimes I look at them with all their feathers opened up and I think, do you even know how beautiful you are? Because I don't think they do. It's just like someone that we see that we admire so much because they're just naturally beautiful. And they probably don't even see that beauty in themselves. We can reflect it back to them. We can be our beautiful self without comparing ourselves to anybody else. We can be content and happy with who we are. And that is a mirror for everyone that looks at us to say, oh, I love this being content. This is really pretty cool to be content with my life, to not have to say, oh, I wish I was that. You are that. And that's what Dr. Wayne Dyer taught us. When we look at something else outside of ourselves, there may be some things that we don't like that we're looking at, but just remember, I am that, because this is our experience in the world. Whatever we're bringing to us, we created it, and we are that. We're all a part of everything that is. It's the oneness. So if there's something you're looking at and you're saying, yuck, I don't like that very much, you're talking about yourself. So look at things with a different way of looking. Look at them in their magnificence. And I'm not saying that's easy to do when there are things in the world that are not pleasant. We don't want to look at them. We need to. We need to look at it with love. We need to shower love over everything in life, whether we see it as good or bad. However we're looking at it, look at it as you are them. So just remember, and if you want change to happen in your world, there's some things that you're not happy about, shower love, keep showering love, and say, I love you, thank you. And you'll see a difference because it shifts the energy. It's not that that thing is going to change or that person is going to change. You change. And that's where the shift comes in, when you change. We have book club tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern. There's a special time that we're doing it. We're working on the book Changes. Life changes when you do. And the stories that are in that book are all about how that happened for each person. They realized they were the ones that needed to make a change. Not the people around them, not the situation. But we all have to make that change inside to look at things differently. So I hope many of you can join us tonight at this special time. We have Karen Palmer joining in. Karen wrote her beautiful story in the book Changes, and we're going to hear from her, her very own words of what that was like. It was like to share her story to the world for the first time in all of its deep. So show up and listen to Karen tonight at 8 o'clock. Right now, it's time for us to take prayer requests. So I'm going to put Karen in our circle for Karen Palmer to be strong in who she is as she shares her story and share how her life changed once she decided to focus on what she wanted and bringing that forward to her. So any prayer requests that you have, please put them in the circle. Type it in the message, and we're going to build and create a prayer circle right here, right now. We're all going to gather around. Just envision, you see the names, wherever you're watching this. You see who's here, and you've heard some of the words from everyone. So let's envision now that we're all holding hands in a circle. Who do you want to place right in the middle of that circle? Want to place those who are not with us this morning. Our Jean L'Oreal, let's put her in the circle, and her little dog Ringo is not feeling well. He's been ill for a couple of days. So let's put Rick, yeah, we're going to put Rick Morrow and his friend Dirk in there, but we're also going to put Jean L'Oreal and Ringo in the circle. And Linda Lemieux, she's not here this morning. Stacy, all of those that we don't see, to wish them a great day, because that's the purpose of coming in, is checking in and loving on each other. Let's put them in our circle so that we can help them be the best they can be. And who else do we want to put in there? Just go ahead and type it in the comments. And we'll just wait. Give it another minute if you want to type in something or someone. Let's put hope in there. Hope and Zena, praying for the very best for the two of you and for your friend Jason, and hoping that the treatment that Jason is starting on will be the miracle that's needed in his life. Mary Quincoli, good morning. Mary's putting Mike in the circle. Jasmine, prayers for a safe, healthy, and happy world in and around us. Thank you, Jasmine. Deirdre, continued prayers for Danya, for our Angelic River family and their families, for Gaia, and for world peace. Suzanne, I'd like to put my whole family into the prayer circle. Prayers for our family here, Gaia, peace, and compassion. And Catherine's putting herself in the circle. Let's put your whole family in there, Catherine. You and Michael and your mom, and all of your beautiful animals, your fur babies, putting them in there. And who else? Let's send all of us and our families, all the children in the world. Yes, let's remember our children, our youth, who are so impressionable right now. And the things that they are going through has never happened in the history of our being in the world. The kids have never experienced this, the pandemic, separation, fear. So let's lift up every child that's in the world and help them to get back to a feeling of being safe. Let's focus on safety and security for our youth because they're the future. They're the future generation that will be making decisions and maybe even being in those places where decisions are made for all of us. We may have future leaders there, political leaders. So let's lift them up and show them a sense of safety and a sense of joy in the world so they can be the very best they can be. Julie Kiss, prayers for Carrie Kiss. She needs a kidney transplant. So let's definitely put her in for that and lift up the situation and asking for the very best and possible outcome to happen quickly for her. All right, so let's go into our hearts, seeing these prayer requests that have been put in. Jasmine, prayers for all children to be safe, healthy, and happy. Yes, let's focus on that today. Hope, prayers for all today. Special prayers for Jason Juggler Carty. He starts his first round of treatment today. Let's see that happening with ease and grace. Let's see him responding to it well and getting better and better with each moment. Good morning, my sister Billy. You're up early. And thank you for being here with us for prayer time. And anybody that you want to put into the prayer circle, Billy, just type it into the comments. And let's go into our hearts, go into the energy of pouring love and light over every prayer request. I want you to see each of us that are gathered here in the circle. See all of us with whatever we're holding in our hearts, whatever is there for us to focus on. Let's let that focus be a good outcome or whatever that might be. So take a deep breath in, really fill your lungs with that air, and say, I'm grateful, grateful for this now moment. I'm grateful that I am healthy, I'm grateful that I'm happy. I'm grateful that everything is working perfectly. And as you release the breath out of you, release that gratitude. Let it out to the world. Let everyone on the planet feel that energy of gratitude coming from you. And breathe in again. And this time, envision that breath that you just took in and see it with a pink glow to it. The glow of love. Asking Kuan Yin to take that breath and really expand the energy of love that's in it. Let it first of all touch every part of your body from head to toe. Wherever there's something that's needed, wherever there's a lack that's going on that you are perceiving in your body, fill it up with that love. And then focus on what is there as perfect, as what you need to move forward in your perfection. Now breathe that out. Breathe out love for everybody on the planet, for every animal, every tree, all of nature, the birds, the water creatures. Just allow that love to flow and to take over. See the whole world covered in that pink. Envision the globe, this beautiful pink light shining from every bit of that world. Let it go deep down into Mother Gaia, going to the crystalline center, covering all the crystals there with that pink glow of love so that they can be rejuvenated and they can send more powerful energy up from the earth. Now take in another breath, and this time focus it on peace. Let your body feel with the energy of peace. What does it look like? What does it feel like to be peaceful? I'm envisioning the white fog just covering everything. And there's silence. There's a contentment, a joy inside. That you've had your fill. Breathe it out over the world. Let every inhabitant of Mother Earth feel the energy of peace. Let them see that vision of what it looks like to be accepted by every person, to be allowed to be. That's how you are, without criticism, without judgment. Bring peace over our world. And let peace be what's prominent in the world. Breathe in again. And this time, breathe in the energy of health. Seeing your body as totally healthy, head to toe, every bit of it. And just keep that thought going for a moment. I am healthy, I'm healed, I'm doing the best I can. Now breathe that out over the world, with every inhabitant, especially those who have been placed in the prayer circle. See them, everything working perfectly. Now breathe in one more time and just do a little scan. Just look at yourself. There's something that's screaming for attention. There's something that is trying to get you to focus on it. Pour love into it, whatever that might be. Say, I love you. Thank you. I love you. You know how healing those words are. We say them to each other every day. But say it to your own body first. And then breathe that back out. Breathe the energy. Healing. Only love and light is welcome here. Share with each other. Let's share that love. Let's share that gratitude. So on the count of 3, 2, 1. Thank you. I love you. Robert Dosa, I see you in the prayer circle. I see you feeling well and healthy and wise and happy. All of you that were in the circle, accept your magnificence today. Accept the love that was given to you. You're special. You're beautiful. And thank you for coming in to fill up with love today. Now, don't hold it all inside. Love is something to be shared. Love is something that will wrap its arms around whoever you send it to. So just send it out and let that be what you give out today. Yesterday it was gratitude. Today, let's give away love. If you love somebody, tell them. Don't wait. Don't wait until it's too late and they can't hear you anymore. Say, I love you while your loved one is still right there. Maybe you have to pick up the phone and call them. Do that. Say those words today. Say, I love you. What miracles happen in your life and in the lives of those that you're pouring that energy into. I love you all so much. I'm going to play our song to get us out of here. I'll be back online at 10 o'clock this morning. Ruth Anderson and I are doing meditation excavation. So join in with us at 10 o'clock this morning. I love you all. With that, Marietta, you got it.
We're all friends around you, just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. You should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. 'Cause it's a beautiful day.
Hope I see you dancing. I know you're dancing for Zenna.